Hey, and welcome back to the Bonus Bandit case study. It's been a few days now, so what I'm going to do is recap days 10 through 14. We finished up with the month of April, and that closed out days 1 through 9. So now what we want to do is take a look at the results we have from days 10 through 14. Just as a reminder or an update for the people who maybe your first time viewing the case study, what I want to do is just give you a quick overview of what we're doing so you'll understand when we get in and look at the results how we got to those results. Basically, I was lucky enough to get access to a system that teaches me how to leverage sportsbook offers and promos to safely build a bankroll. Basically, we put one book against the other and convert those bonuses into cash. But this isn't really about taking big risks or about guessing. It's about strategy and structure. In the training, they pretty much teach you how to do each step, and you follow along and you produce some results. Now, I will say, as you saw in the month of April, I did have some red days where we didn't have a profit. And that's explained in the training because everything's not going to work out perfect, right? But you're playing odds and sports books, and those lines change often, so things can change and create a little bit of losses for you. The losses are not near as much as the profits, so that's a good thing. So without further ado, let's jump into the software and take a look at our results for days 10 through 14. Okay, come over here, click on our bet tracker, scroll down, and we can see May 2025. I've had no green days, okay? And today is May 6th, so we're going to cover these 5 days here, 10 through 14, and just talk about the strategy and why I'm having these red days. So what happened is I was converting a promo bet, and basically my money transferred to the wrong book. I still have the money. I haven't lost the money. I mean, I haven't lost any of that money, but out of our profit here, you can see I've lost $139. So when it's in another book, I'm trying to get it moved to a different book so I can get my money out, because you have certain requirements to meet before you can withdraw it. So in that process, I've had a few bets not go my way. Like when we see this negative number here, $7, there was probably 6 or 7 bets that day, and some of them profited, some of them didn't, and at the end of the day, I was left with a net loss of $7. So, but this is all explained in the program, right? Because you're going to hit rough patches, and that's just how it happens, right? Everything's not smooth sailing. So I've had 5 straight red days. The training actually talks about it. And you just plan for those small losses and try to convert it back. This, I will be honest, this stretch here, not really what I want to see. Does it make me change my outlook on the training and the program? No. I got myself into this situation because I missed something in the training. It's not the training's fault. It was my fault, right? So, and what happened is when I missed that, it put me behind the 8 ball a little bit. So in order for me to work myself out, I'm having to take a lot more steps. Had I have not missed that portion of the training, I could have been out of this probably in 2 days, maybe, right? I'm working through it just like you would have to work through it if you missed it. I could have more red days. We could have red days the rest of the month, maybe. We look at my number here. That number is still smaller than the profit. So I haven't lost money yet. I'm still up. So, but just wanted to be honest, and that's the goal here, is to show you all of it. I'm not going the ups and the downs. This is a real world case study. This isn't me offering fluff and trying to hide things. Showing everything that happens money-wise. And at the end of the day, I think, like I said, once I get through this slump here, I have learned definitely what not to do, so I won't make this mistake again. So I do have to work through it, and with the limited bankroll I have, I mean, I could put more money into it and eliminate this probably tomorrow, right? But I'm stuck on sticking with my bankroll and not adding more money because I wanted to see if I could grow one bankroll. I don't want to keep pushing cash into it. So, and I'm in it, you know, I didn't think this was going to be a short-term process. Probably at least I want to do the case study for at least 6 months, right? Hopefully longer. But obviously case studies take time and you have other things going on. But I do want to keep following the process and just working through this and show everyone I believe the training works. So I'm going to keep working the training and get through this without pushing more money into it to solve the problem. So hopefully that clears it up, gets you to understand that what I'm doing is real life. You know, I'm not making things up as I go along just to entice you to want to participate in this training. I'm showing the real world example of what could happen. So with that said, we'll jump back over to the slides and just close it out here. Okay, we jump back over here, and what you see is even after those straight losses we had in the software, our total profit is, we're still up over after 14 days of $601. That's good, right? So yeah, it stings to show the red, but that just means the plan is working. And like I said, I know that once I get out of this hole, we're going to have a lot more days like this, but this is going to take a little while. So we're going to see more red, and but we got a little bit of profit to work with at least. But once we get out of there, like I say, we're going to be doing pretty well, I think, because I believe in the training and the program, so we're going to see if it works. Okay, what I want to do is thank everybody for watching to the end here, and just know I'll be back soon with another update. I'm thinking about just doing them on Tuesdays and Thursdays just because I have free time in my calendar those days, but I will try to get them in as often as possible. Be sure to subscribe so you can follow along. This is the Bonus Bandit, flipping promos into profit one day at a time.